Hey guys, it's Shannon, Simply Shannon. So instead of doing a December hit list because there's just, I don't know, there's too much stuff going on, I thought I would do an end of the year wrap up, best and worst of 2016. So not all of these things are like new 2016. Some of them are just new to me. Some of them were duds, which is the hits, and then we have, or which was the misses, and then we have the hits. So I'm just going to combine everything. I'm going to go through and just kind of pick and choose here. I got them all laid out. We're just going to go through them. There is quite a few that I liked, so it could be a long video. But I think we'll start with the misses and just get those over with, because that way we can focus on the good stuff, okay? So let's start with the first thing that was a miss for me was the Burt's Bees Eye Makeup Remover Pads. These are actually brand new. They just came out in stores, but I got them in the Burt's Bees box that I unboxed, and I'll link that video for you guys. But these are eye makeup remover pads with kiwi extract, and they're supposed to remove your eye makeup. I found them very dry and very I didn't like the texture of them. The only thing I can say is how cute they are because they're shaped like a little beehive and they have the little things, but I was not happy with them. They did not remove my eye makeup all the way. They did not take off the waterproof mascara, which it claims to. The scent's not too bad, but I just didn't care for them. So they are going on my misses. Another one that's actually new to me, but it's so bad. It had to come in this video. This is a Real Techniques Diamond Beauty Blender kind of dupe thing. I love Real Techniques sponges. I love their orange one. I've used the little purple ones, all this stuff. This thing right here, this 13 faceted little spongy thing, I hated. It soaks up so much makeup. It's beautiful to look at, and I mean, it's a diamond. It's gorgeous, but I do not like it whatsoever. Like I said, it soaked up so much makeup. I didn't think this, the biggest surface right here, I thought it should be actually a little bit bigger. The point was nice because it did get up there, but that's about it. It soaked up so much makeup. Just not worth the money for me. Did not like that whatsoever. Let's go to, this is by Honest Beauty, which you guys know I love Honest Beauty, and I have some of their products in my favorites, but this one here is their Midnight Reflection Illuminating Powder. I'm very pale, obviously, so I picked the lightest one to see, and I just really don't get any payoff whatsoever. There's no pigmentation to this whatsoever. There's no shine. There's no anything. I mean, I put that on my skin and you can't even see it. It's ridiculous. So this I did not like whatsoever. I was very unhappy with this. Now the packaging I love. I love their little metal kind of packaging, but I hated the product. Just a few more here. Soap and Glory, their Peach Party Juicy Multicolor Blush Brick. I really wanted to love this because I love Soap and Glory's lips so much. They're sexy motherfuckers. I love them. But this, I thought the colors were going to be beautiful. I love the kind of swirl and the different colors you can get. And when I swatch it, I can see color. But when I apply it to my cheeks, I did not see the color. I think it could be gorgeous, but for some reason, I could not get it. Once I dipped the brush in there, I couldn't get it on my skin whatsoever. So I would have taken this back, but I lost the packaging and all that stuff, so I wasn't very happy with it. But I kept it, and I will be getting rid of it soon now that I've done this video. For an eyeshadow palette that I wasn't happy with this year, and it really pains me because I love supporting other YouTubers, and I love when they get big collabs, and I think it's great when companies reach out to them. But the one that I was underwhelmed at or just not happy with was Tarte Graveyard Girl the Swamp Queen. The packaging I think is adorable. It is so bunny. I think it's great. I love the alligator on there with the wings, and it just fits her personality, which I love. But the colors in it themselves, I mean, you guys can see I've hardly used this because I was just so underwhelmed. They are all, I don't know what it is. I think it's because to me they all look the same. There wasn't a lot of just wowness. The Sippy Sippy had too much big chunks of glitter, which I'm just not all into whatsoever. It's too glittery for me. But yeah, I don't know, like I said, I was just on, it had good points to it. Like, I love, like, maybe a couple colors, but overall, what did I think of it? I didn't like it, and I just was not happy with it whatsoever. So that's my not so happy with this pick, is the Tarte Swamp Girl. And I actually don't know if I'll be keeping this one. I may have to pass this along just because I'm not happy with it. Mascara-wise, I'm not I'm not one of those to try all the latest and greatest mascaras or anything like that, but I did try a couple. And one that I did not like was by IT Cosmetics, the Superhero. This one, it clumped my lashes together so much, it made them look like I just had one eyelash. I was not happy with it. The formula, it was flaking and getting all over my under eye, and just a mess, and I was not happy with it whatsoever. So IT Cosmetics was not it. Okay guys, the next ones are my lips, and this was tough for me to find lips that I didn't like, but I did. The first one is the Urban Decay Vice palette. I love the idea of Vice palette lip palettes. I love the idea of them, but I'm just not a fan, and I think the colors that they picked in here was probably what I didn't like. This bottom row to me is all the same. I mean, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 browns right in the middle. The pinks were okay, but it's definitely not the same pigmentation as when you grab their lipsticks of the same color or swatch them, or even their lip pencils for that matter. Just really wasn't happy. The only redeeming quality, I love the brush. I think the brush was cute. How you can actually, you didn't have to put a cap on it. It just kind of went down so the bristles didn't get all messed up. But the Vice palette itself, I just really wasn't happy with. And I just think it could have made some improvements. I think if there was different color range, or maybe, like I said, just having 4 browns right here at the bottom, I don't think was a smart idea. And there's not enough different colors in there for me to want to keep onto this. So there we go. Okay, the rest are my lips. Let's go with this thing. I'm about ready to throw it through the wall. I hate it so much. Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. Oh my god, did I hate this. I got this, I want to say, in one of my Ipsy bags or Birchbox or something. And I'm all about a lip plumper. I love them, but oh my god, this thing, I put it on my lips, it burned. And it would not come off. I just do not like this whatsoever. It's going away very, very quickly. I have a couple products here from e.l.f. that I was really not happy with. The first one is a lips pencil here. This is Tea Rose, one of their little roll-up little pencils. And it's a little too drying. I mean, I understand it's supposed to be a lip pencil or pencil form, but it was just a little too drying, and it really was kind of rough on my lips and didn't go on very smooth. So I was very unhappy about that. The second one here is a Ravishing Rose. This is their moisturizing lipstick. It's not very moisturizing. Yeah, I was not happy with that whatsoever. It went on very patchy and it didn't go on very smooth. So I was not happy with that whatsoever. Another one is the Pro Matte Gloss by L'Oreal, the Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. It says matte right on it. This is not a matte product whatsoever. I love the applicator, but the way it goes on, you'd think it was going to go matte and dry. It doesn't. I guess the reason I don't like this is I was confused. You know, a matte gloss that doesn't go matte makes no sense to me. If you're buying this because you want it matte, you want it staying powder, you're not going to get it with this. I didn't like it. This thing, okay, you guys, let me tell you about this thing. I didn't tell you about this earlier. I bought this on the internet. It's Moisture Sweet Kiss lipstick. It's one of those that's clear with like the gold flecks in it. You guys seen them all over Facebook or the internet and stuff. So I decided to try one. It's weird, first of all. It's clear. It's like a jelly. And you put it on, and it goes on clear. And it's one of those that is supposed to change colors. Now, this says red on it. It does not go red. This is like a pink. So I'm going to leave this here for while I finish talking so you guys can see it and what color it gets to. Very, very weird consistency. Didn't like it whatsoever. So that one's, oh, I couldn't do it. Lime Crime. This was my first purchase from Lime Crime. I purchased Shrooms. And it's this beautiful brown. It has this almost chocolatey kind of cupcakey smell. But, yeah, I don't like, one, I didn't like the color. And, of course, but I don't like the way it dried on my lips and the way it, what's the word? Wore on my lips. It really got really patchy and crusty and just really wasn't happy. Can you guys see the pink on that other one? It's really weird. Don't like it. But yeah, the Lime Crime, I wasn't happy with the way it went on and then the way it wore throughout the day. I didn't like it whatsoever, and it didn't stay. It had no staying power whatsoever. The last one is the Color Drenched Lip Gloss by Laura Gellar. I got this little sample, and this is in the color, can I read this? Cafe au Lait. And I don't know. It's too sticky and tacky for me. As you guys can see, I had to swatch that quite a few times to even get a good swatch. It went on very patchy. Just wasn't happy with the consistency on that one and the way it made my lips feel. It's almost waxy feeling on my lips. So, yeah, that one wasn't a big fan of either. So those are all my misses. So now, let's get into the hits for 2006. Eyeshadow palette. So I have two eyeshadow palettes that I just cannot stop using since I bought them. The first one is the Master Palette by Mario with Anastasia. I love this palette. I know it's limited edition, and a lot of these things probably aren't still available, but this is my year, so I have to talk about it. But this one, you guys, I love this palette. I love the colors, the Bronx, which is this Hunter Green, and the Fifth Avenue, those three, which is, and this one, Paris. Those are my three favorite ones. I love blending those ones together, doing looks with those. This is my go-to palette when I just need to grab something and I don't want to think about how I'm gonna do my makeup. I know I can grab this palette and get a great look with it. Love, love, love. As a neutral palette, this is definitely my favorite palette that came out this year, and I love it. My other palette that I just have been in love with, this is the Kat Von D Metal and Matte palette. Oh, I love this palette. I love the metal shades. I love the range of colors is beautiful. The greens, the purples, the blues, the browns, and then the cranberries at the end. And you guys, it's so big. It's so big. I can barely hold it in the screen. It's so big. I love it. I love how the metals go with some of these colors and how it's great to just grab, you know, boom, there's a look. Boom, there's a look. I mean, you can just, I really, really love this. And for me, being somebody who is very color shy and stuff like that, to have these blues and greens on here, I've really been dabbling in these and playing around, and I just love this palette so much. So this is definitely one of my favorite palettes and such a good investment, and I'm so glad I bought it. Okay, let's talk about, moisturizer. I have been using this one for about 2 years now. I've just been using the heck out of it. This is Honest Beauty's Younger Face Deep Hydration Cream, and I am so in love with this. I use it every day, especially with the dry, very cold winters here in Alaska. I don't get the flakiness right here where I used to have my dry patches. I don't have any of that. I use this every day, and I hate the days that I'm running out and I have to go buy more because you guys, I just love this product so much. Okay, guys, so the next product, let's talk about foundation. This was a foundation that I just stumbled across, and I really like it. I think it's a great find that not a lot of people know about, or you would be surprised. This is the Ulta Beauty brand, and it's the Demi Matte Foundation. I use the color Classic Ivory. I love this foundation. I used it all summer long. I have stocked up. I think it's great. It's very affordable. So definitely look at the Ulta Beauty brands. I think they're not all great. I mean, there's some misses on there, but this is a great foundation. Just love it. It's medium to about medium coverage, but it's buildable, so you can build it up and you don't look super made up, and I just love it so much. So that was definitely one I've been using a lot of. Let's talk about, okay, this, I don't know why it took me so long to find this product or get this product, but this is the RCMA No Color Powder. You guys, I'm new to the whole boat with this one, but I love it. The only thing I hate is the actual bottle itself and this shaker thing. I just take it off, unscrew it, and dip whatever I need in. But I love this powder. So if you haven't tried this and you're looking for a no color powder or setting powder or powder to bake your under eye, this is amazing and I love it. And the price point is super, super cheap. I almost paid more in shipping to get it up here to Alaska than I did to buy it, but I love it. Another product that this is another one that's on so many people's lists, but the Tarte Shape Tape is amazing. It does everything everybody says it does. I love that it doesn't take a lot because of the consistency. It's so thick and creamy without being heavy on your face. I don't have to use setting powder every time I use. There's a lot of times I don't set this at all and I have no creasing. I wear it to work all day and my eyes still look great. It covers my dark circles when I need it to, and I really, really am happy with this. I am curious because I've heard they're coming out with new colors, so in more color ranges, so I'm excited to maybe try a different one. This is light, so I'm really excited to try the other ones that are coming out, but love this product so, so much. Let's keep with Tarte. Another product that is new to Tarte. You guys, this is the Double Duty Beauty Contour and Highlight Palette. I am absolutely in love with this. That contour shade is amazing. I've been using Hoola Bronzer for, I don't even know how long. It was always my contour shade. But to me, it just still felt a little dark. I am so in love with this contour shade. It is the perfect for you fair girls out there or super light girls. I love this shade so much. The highlight is nice. It's not overly, this is like my everyday highlight when I just want to put a little pop on there, but the contour shade makes this whole palette worth it. Sorry about the light. Makes this whole palette worth it, and I love it so much. This is one of those. It goes into my everyday makeup drawer, and I do use this every day. Couple more products here, and then we'll get into the lips, which of course will take up the most amount of time because it's me. For a serum on my face, this is the Aveda Calming Concentrate little serum, and I just love this. I put this on every night after I take my makeup off. I do just a couple little squirts, and I just put it on my face. And one, it's that lavender calming, so it's great right before I go to bed, but it really, really does help my skin after a full day of makeup or, the stress of the day or environmental stress, what have you. I really love this, and a little goes a long way. I bought this back in November, and I've just barely even used any, and I use it every night. I really do love that serum. Another thing that helps my face every day not look as tired and ragged as I am is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid. I use pink to help cover my dark circles, and I really do like this product a lot. I think it's great. I would have never thought to use pink on my under eye, but being so fair, it's just the perfect blend to help cover those. And in the combo with this and the Shape Tape, I love them. I look so much better and so well rested that I love these two products together. I just can't stop using them. What else? Okay, so mascaras. I actually have two mascaras that I really have been enjoying. For the summertime, I use the Too Faced Better Than Sex, the waterproof mascara. Love this product. I love the brush. I actually like this better than the regular Better Than Sex. The other Better Than Sex to me is a little too wet, and I kind of like more of a drier mascara, so I really am liking this one. And I used it all summer long. We went on vacation in the heat, and I didn't sweat. I would go swimming, all that stuff. And I really, really like this product. They think it's great, and they just nailed it by doing and the packaging is super cute. The little water droplets kind of on the packaging. So I was really, really loving that product. The other one that I've been using is by Honest Beauty, of course. You guys know me and my Honest. But this is their Truly Lush Mascara with a lash primer on this side. Love the primer. I don't use the primer every day. I'm not 100% sold on lash primers, but I have used it and it's nice as for a primer itself. But the one I love is this thing. I love the little silicone wands. Those are like my favorite kind of mascaras to use. And this one is just perfect. It has these little nubs. You probably can't see it. It's not a very, it doesn't stick out very far, but they just have these little nubs that grab onto those lashes. And when I pull it up, it just kind of pulls them and lengthens them. And I just love this mascara. The only thing I would say is it is a little on the wet side for me, but that's just because I like a drier mascara. But I really, really love this mascara. Okay, guys, the last one, and I know this is not available, but for me to be perfectly honest, I have to talk about this product. The Becca Jaclyn Hill face palette with the blushes and the highlighters is one of my favorites. You get the rose spritz, the amaretto, and the pamplemousse. I just love those colors, but the true queens of this palette right here are the Champagne Pop and the Prosecco Pop, and I love them so much. I've used this so many times. I've traveled with this. It's my favorite kind of palette to take because I have my blushes and blushes and highlighters all in one, and it's a very nice, strong, sturdy case, which is another thing I like. But I love this palette so, so much. I really hope they bring it back and make it, and either just relaunch it or make it permanent. I just love this palette, and if you guys can get your hands on it still, or if they bring it back and you're wondering if is it worth the money, it is so worth the money. I love this palette. Okay, now we're going to talk about lips, and you guys know this was hard for me, but I narrowed it down to 7, which is pretty good for me. 7 is not bad. The first one I'm going to say, this one is going to be new, so this one you guys will be able to get soon. But I've used it now for a couple months at least, and I just love it. This is the Burt's Bees Gloss Lip Crayon in Outback Oasis. This is another one I got in those, that box, the Burt's Bees box that they just came out with. It is such a beautiful, nice color, and it goes on so much moisture. I love how it goes on, and the little gloss you get is just gorgeous. The color is beautiful. I love that one. The other one by Burt's Bees, actually have a lipstick, is, and these are their moisture, what are they called? I think they're just their Moisture Lock lipsticks. This is 501. This is Blush Basin, and I take this one anytime I have to travel. It's always in my purse because it's the perfect shade. It's the perfect color. It has so much moisture on my lips. I love to just pop this on. I think, oh God, you guys, moisture wise, if you like a good moisturizing lipstick, highly, highly recommend this line. I have like 4 of them. It's got the little honeycomb on there. So recommend those. Bare Minerals came out with their new Gen Nude collection of liquid lipsticks, and I love them. My favorite one is Juju. It's a matte, but it's a wearable matte. It's not the super drying matte, say as a Anastasia, say as a Kat Von D, anything like that. They go on so nice, but you still get that matte look, but just not being so drying. And oh, that color is my favorite color. It's my favorite nude pink. You guys will see a lot of these are just those nude pinks. You guys know me, that's what I wear, but I love that one so much. Definitely a new find that is one of the best products, I think. Now, I will say Tarte and Bunny for the Graveyard Girl, their collab came out with one of my favorite lipsticks, lip paints by Tarte. This is Texas Toast, which came out with Bunny. It's kind of this browny gray color, and that right there, if you guys, I think their collab is over, but this one I love so much. I'm not a big fan of Tarteist lip paints, but I loved this color by Bunny, the Texas Toast, and I thought it was gorgeous. And that was one thing from her collab that I just loved. Last product by Tarte. I actually have another one by Tarte. This is their Lip Sculptor. This is their double duty line, and it has a gloss on one side and then the matching lipstick on the other. And this one is just my favorite. I really do like this. I use this all the time. I love putting the lipstick on, and then throughout the day you can touch it up with the gloss, what have you. This one is a mess though. This is in the shade VIP. Oh, it's those two right there at the end. I just love them. I love how it goes on. It's not a super tacky gloss. It feels good on your lips without being, you know, without being that super tacky, and your hair's not going to get stuck in it. If I had hair, that would be long enough to get on my lips. But I really, really love that. The other two, so this was my first Kat Von D liquid lipstick. I actually bought it this year in 2016. I didn't have a lot of the Kat Von D liquid lips and the everlasting ones, and I love this. This is Love Sick, my very first one, and this got me hooked on hers, and now I have purchased so many of them. But this one is just, it's a beautiful kind of purpley pink. Where is it? Right down here. It's kind of purpley pink. I just love it. I love the way hers goes on. They are drying, but they're not as drying as some of the other ones, such as a ColourPop or anything like that. But the color-wise, I love the colors and the range of colors that she has. And this, to me, is one of my favorites. Okay, guys, I did not want to like this product. I did not even want to buy this product. But my daughter wanted a Jeffree Star velour liquid lipstick for Christmas, so I bought her one. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to buy one, I might as well buy two. I bought actually this one. This is one of his new ones, but this is Sagittarius. You guys, I really like his lips. And I didn't think I would. This color, it's just a beautiful color right there. I actually really like his whole line of liquid lips. I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't necessarily support him or kind of everything, his belief system, all that kind of stuff. But and I don't like necessarily the person that he is or blah, blah, blah. Let's move it on. But his lips, guys, I love these. I've actually purchased some more, and I've been using them, or been waiting on those, but I use this a lot. Like every day I've been using this one, and I just love it. So big shout out to Victoria for making me buy these. But I do love them, and I think if you haven't tried them, and I know a lot of people don't try his stuff just because of him or his channels or anything like that. Look past that. Try the product before you make any claims, because I was one of those, and I love it so much. I can't believe it's in my top for the year, but it really is, and I haven't even had it that long. That just shows I really like this stuff. So there you go. Okay, guys, that's my whole list for 2016. My favorite products from the year. Some of these I've got and I've been using since the beginning of the year. Some of them are new to me, but have really made an impression on me, and they're in my everyday makeup drawer, and I reach for them, like I said, every day. So I'm very pleasantly surprised with some of these. And, you know, I can't wait to try some of the other new products that are coming out. I'm very excited. But, yeah, to me, this was a great makeup year for me. And, like I said, these products definitely helped me get into them and love them. And let me know, guys, what is your favorite products? What is your favorite lipsticks? You know, that's really what I want to know. What are your favorite lipsticks for 2016? What are your most used? What are the ones you love? What are some new finds? Let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys can like this video. That sucked. Cut this part out.
You know it's 2617.
I know, these are 2016.
Okay, whatever.
Alright guys, so here are my products for 2016 that I loved. Yeah, it's been a very good year for makeup. I've tried so many new products, especially having the channel now and trying to, you know, use products. But I'm not one of the, I don't like that either. Let's just cut this and do it quick. Alright guys, these are my products that I've loved in 2016. A lot of these I will be carrying over and using. Like I said, some of these have made it into my everyday makeup drawer when I'm getting ready for work every day that I just go, grab, put on. And some of these, you know, will be going into the trash. Or moving on to a new home, let's say that. But let me know what you guys loved in 2016. What's your favorite product? What's your favorite find? Your favorite lip color? You know I want to know which lipsticks or liquid lipsticks are you loving. Please guys, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I would really appreciate it. Like this video. Let me know what other kind of videos you guys want me to see or do. And I look forward to doing more videos for you guys in 2017. Bye bye.